Is that actually on? Hi! Hello, welcome back to the channel of Motorbike Nonsense, a Rocket 3 and a children's playground. It's vlog time. I've just recorded a first ride on this that'll be going up in a few days, but before I put that up, I just wanted to say sorry for not being here for a while. I've been a bit absent from ye old YouTubes because, well, I've got loads of excuses, but frankly, I've just been a bit busy and I have actually been doing bike stuff, but I've been doing bike stuff that you don't get to see for a little while. Yeah, I've not put a video up for 2 weeks, which is usually a death knell for a YouTube channel, but I don't worry about such things. I do this for fun. If the algorithm wants to whip me with a cat o' nine tails while bending me over the new GS Adventure, I don't mind. But anyway, where have I been? Where have I been? Well, 2 weeks ago yesterday, I got back from another long weekend around Europe on my own bike, which isn't this 24 grand Rocket 3R Storm with 182 horsepower, up 9% on the old one. I was on my Yamaha MT10 SP, going around bits of France and Germany, bits that I've done before, but seeing things I haven't seen. And there's going to be a 5-part video series from that trip, which includes quite a lot of depressing Second World War stuff and bonus content, some depressing First World War stuff. That video series I've just started editing. I'm liking it already, and I don't normally like my own videos, and I'm getting that ready to go out over Christmas like I did last year. So I've already given you one tour series this year. You can watch that from back in June on my MT10 when I did the dam busters, dams and all that stuff. This one I'm going to hold on to until Christmas, because if you're like me, Christmas can be a bit, not bleak, but I like some alone time in the corner with a laptop and some headphones on, reminiscing about summer, looking forward to the summer coming and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to put that out then. It's good. It's going to be good. 3 of us went to the Vosges mountains, spent 2 days there, found lots of very hidden away memorials with some quite tragic stories behind them, mostly regarding the Special Air Service, the SAS, and executions of members thereof, a few graves and things like that. We also, gosh, what did we do? We just had a day just bombing around the amazing roads in the Vosges Mountains, discovered some whole new ones that I've never seen before, and it's all very scenic and lovely. And then we head up into Germany to do some roads that I haven't done before either, near Kaiserslautern, and finding some amazing scenery in the Moselle Valley, and that's all worth a watch. We visit the Maginot Line. There's some massive concrete bunkers with chunks out of them. There's going to be tanks, and then we go to Trier, where as usual there are burgers, but this time there are burgers with air raid shelters, and also some some other bits and pieces that we found. And then we do some fun roads home on the Monday, and found a couple of First World War memorials that are worth checking out near Calais. So yes, it's going to be a good video series. It was chuffing cold actually. It was about 6 degrees in the mornings. There was frost on the bikes, and this was mid-September, but luckily it stayed dry, so we got to enjoy the roads. It was good. I'm really excited about sitting down and editing that, but most importantly excited about you guys watching it and reacting to it. So that is to come. That is to come. I'm going to have to cough now because I'm ill. Scenery. So now, obviously, I'm thinking about what to do next. What to do next on the channel. We've still got the MT10 DCAT remap power improvement project. That's going to probably happen in November, judging by the state of my finances. I keep going on holiday with my family and it's ruinous. Don't ever have children. You probably all got children. Mine, I've still got another year of nursery fees, which is, yes, my daughter is in nursery 4 days a week now, and that's like 1,200 quid a month. It's annoying. It was 2.5 grand at one point though, so I shouldn't whinge too much, but yes, that's the amount of money per month it would cost to decap my bike, and I've only got to pay that once, and then it doesn't need feeding or it's bum wiping. It will just give me enjoyment. So that's coming up. I've also got a bit of a plan to ride a bit more into winter than I normally do on a slightly more winter appropriate bike that is a very big, a very important bike that's been out for a year and I've not ridden it, and I'm hoping to borrow one for a month or two to kind of see if I fall in love with it. If it gets under my skin, you can probably guess what it is. I would be wearing a polite vest to really kind of show off what it is, but I left it in the wash in hell. So yeah, that's all coming up. I've got a couple of other things planned. I can't really remember what I've got planned, to be honest. I really want to ride the new Yamaha automated manual MT-09, and then there's going to be new bikes coming out of every orifice soon. So Ducati's already given a slightly updated Multistrada V4. Looks great, looks a bit more, they say, like the Panigale with redesigned headlight. No real power changes, a few electronics tweaks. I do like that bike. I was the first UK journalist to ride one of those in the UK, and I was filming it when my girlfriend went to labour. So I had to ride home on it really quickly. That was back at the start of 2021. And actually, I've been thinking lately, do I replace the MT-10? I know I said I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to remap it, and I'm sure that will give it a stay of execution. I'm not bored of it whatsoever, but I like a change. And I seem to go naked bike, adventure bike, naked bike, adventure bike. The only adventure bike I really fancy at the moment is a Multistrada V4, ideally Pikes Peak. I haven't got the money for it, but that's what I'm kind of thinking at the moment. But I think MT-10 will be staying for at least another 10 months or so. So yeah, that's a very quick update. That was very boring, sorry. But yeah, hope you're all okay and you have some vague winter riding plans. Hopefully some of you have got one of these. It's like riding a Scania truck engine around. It's absolutely amazing. But I haven't ridden for 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks off bikes. I haven't ridden since I got back from that trip, and missed it again. I don't usually think about riding bikes because it's just something I have to do for YouTube as well, so I'm always not forced to go out on motorbikes, but I've always got an excuse. But I haven't recently, and it has been affecting the old mental health a bit. But again, it's autumn, it's seasonal affective disorder time of the year. It's been better than usual this year, for me anyway. I've been taking those well-man vitamins that they sell in Boots and Waitrose and other unposh supermarkets for about £6 a pack. They look like tiny poos, and you eat them, and after a month of taking them every day, I feel a lot more alive, a lot more vitamined up. So as the sun leaves us, I think getting the D is quite important, as my friends keep telling me. I think possibly the most depressing thing about having 2 weeks off publishing a YouTube video is that the last video I published was a Harley Davidson video. That bike is very divisive. I mean, it divided me. You'll see a difference in my mood between the first ride and the review. I tried to be a bit more fair in the review, but yeah, the first ride was yeah, it was a weird experience. It was a weird experience. I didn't really love it. This Rocket 3 is so much easier to live with and ride, which is ridiculous. And it's so much better sorted with proper brakes and suspension and all that stuff. I guess it's almost time to start thinking about going to Bloomin' Motorcycle Live as well, isn't it? The 4-hour drive to Birmingham, always seems to take about 4 hours, to go and stand in a dimly lit room full of motorbikes and paying 20 quid for a sausage. Those halcyon days are nearly upon us once more. Is anyone going? I might go there. I'll probably be going on the Monday if I do go. Be good to see some of you there. And I do keep thinking about setting up a Patreon. Not really to make money, because I don't think enough people sign up to make any money off it, but just to give back to all your regular viewers, some extra content and stuff like that. So if you would be interested, let me know. It's kind of a tricky one because I have a car channel and a motorbike channel, and I can't be bothered to do 2 Patreons, but I know car people don't want motorbike content, and motorbike people, they really don't want to hear about the latest Kia Sportage. I mean, I don't blame you, I don't want to hear about it, but unfortunately I have to, because it's my actual job. Nod. Yes, got a nod. Do you people nod? Do you viewers, do you nod to other bikers? I always have done. It's just something I've always done. Not because I want to feel like I belong or anything like that, but I just feel like bikers might as well nod at each other because you can. So I was reading a thread on piston heads and people are like, oh, why would I nod to other bikers? I didn't buy a bike to feel like I'm in a gang. I'm not 2 years old. And I'm like, well, it's kind of polite, isn't it? And it's easy to do. It's no skin off my back. But piston heads being piston heads, it's full of grumpy old Tories, and it's yeah, I should have expected them to not like the nod. It's good to be back on two wheels, even if I'm nodding at the wrong people. I nod at scooter riders, to be honest, because you never know, that might be a kid that wants to ride the bike that you're on one day, so make them feel included. I mean, if they've got a delivery bag on the back, probably don't. Just mug them and steal their sticky chili beef. Anyway, I'm going to go now because it's starting to rain. I need to get home and have some lunch. But I just wanted to check in and say hello. Yes, I'm still alive. Sorry I haven't posted any videos for 2 weeks because I haven't filmed anything other than the massive motorbike trip of destiny, which will be coming out on Jesus Day, or maybe the day after Jesus Day. I can't remember what's best to do. But yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be good. I've stuck a few teasers up on my Instagram. Go follow me on there if you don't. It's at Tim Rodie, R-O-D-I-E. It's a mixture of car stuff, motorbike stuff, and just stuff I find funny. But yeah, other than that, take it easy. Tell us what your plans are for next year, because my god, it's time to think about next year already. Tell us about the NEC as well if you're going, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye. Look, I nodded at a scooter rider. I'm so nice. Lovely. And it's covered in gun turrets. Stick it in. Put it in a biscuit tin, eat a biscuit, eat a cake, have a crossplane 4 by mistake.